Scale. Oh, Splinter Snicker with another figure review. Today we have got the Neca Crysis. I think it's called a Nanosuit. I haven't played the game in a good couple of years. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called the Nanosuit. Correct me if I'm wrong, I will look up in a second. But yeah, the Nanosuit. It is called the Nanosuit. Whoops. Wait to start the review. Moving on. Okay, so I got this figure from eBay for a freaking bargain of 13 quid. Boom! This guy has become super rare and is quite expensive, so I got him loose for that price. And he is in really good condition. So really happy with this sale. As for the figure, also really happy with the figure. It's an amazing figure. I only have one real gripe about it, and we will go over that in a bit. But before we get into this bad boy, in my previous video, my Marvel Select Venom review, I left a picture saying that I will review whichever figure you guys most comment to do next, and I left one off, so I do apologise. But I also have this bad boy. He was hidden behind some things and just totally slipped my mind. So he's in the mix, and here's the picture of the rest of them. So yeah, you can see, take your pick. You can add it to this review or the other review, and whoever gets the most by the time I next do a review will be getting done. So there you go, enjoy. So onto this bad boy. As you can see, he sports this awesome machine gun which comes with a grenade launcher. It's pretty decent. It sports some nice details throughout. The lack of paint apps is a bit annoying, and you can see it's slightly warped. It's not. It's a hard plastic, so I don't know how it's warped. I can't even bend it. So yeah, I'm not sure how that's happened, but you know, these figures always get warped somehow. But it's got a metallic kind of shimmer throughout the plastic. I don't know if that's a paint over top, but there's no actual real detail paint wise. But the sculpt has got a lot of lovely detail, and it is a really nice gun. Very menacing. This grenade launch looks overly complicated though for some reason. So yeah, just a really nice gun. Only accessory it comes with though, so that's a shame. As for the figure though, wow, this guy's got loads of detail throughout. The whole body has this lovely like sculpt going all over it, as you can see from these like lines from the Nanosuit, and the face sculpt is really cool, and we'll go over that in a second. Let's just do the turntable 180. You guys know I don't have a turntable. I don't know if I'll ever get one. I don't see the point to having one rotate. You can just quickly pick it up and turn it around. So, but yeah, onto this guy. Like I said, really cool. He's got this like massive torso, and I feel his arms maybe are a bit scrawny. But still, it's generally I'm really happy with the sculpt and the bulk and the size of it. Does look the bee's knees, so to speak. All the metallics are quite well painted. There's a little bleed like here, and there was another one, I can't remember where, but generally they're all pretty neat and tidy, and they all look really cool. It's a single same kind of gunmetal that I think this is. It's a bit darker than the gun throughout, with the nicely silver chrome bits all over, and then the hands have this really nice sculpt to them as well. Everything just really well sculpted. All of it just looks really nice. So the head sculpt is really cool. These eyes are, they look like they're almost translucent, but they're not. They're just painted really well to look very cool. And the overall helmet is awesome. Although you see he's got like the strap for the goggles, but I don't remember them coming off in the game. And I'm being headbutted by a cat who wants my attention. But yeah, the head sculpt is actually really nice. But while we're zoomed in, let's have a look at all over that detail. Like I said, the hands, just really well done. And the armour, It's really cool. It's a really cool game. I'm sad to say that I've not even completed the first one. Just one of those ones that I kind of pick up every so often, and I've been headbutted again, and he's catching me right at the armpit, so he's braver than me. But yeah, so far I've really enjoyed the game, and I would love to finally finish it. Just when I get around to it. Just so many other games to play and do and things. But yeah, so sculpt-wise, he's a whoops. So sculpt-wise, he's a really amazing figure, and definitely worth it just for that alone, in my opinion. Let's go for a size comparison. So he stands at the top end of 7, just over 7 inches. A few size comparisons. I'll bring in the usual suspects. Here we have the Marvel Legends Captain America, from not Infinite series, the Ultimate Captain America from the, was it Hitmonkey? Yeah, Hitmonkey series. And then here we have the Hyperion, and here's a Superior Spidey whose feet aren't flat, so he doesn't want to stand. And here we have the Bucky Cap. So with Marvel Legends, you can see he stands in, you know, for a nanosuit. I imagine he would have a bit of height over people, so it's pretty good. So it's, yeah, I quite like that. I originally was going to make some kind of weird, I don't even know, custom with this guy, but I don't know what I'm going to do with him now. Just kind of happy I've got him. So let's go with his articulation. Now, the head, I think, is on a ball. So you get like a little bit of a rock, but not much. Because of the sculpt and the thickness of the neck, you don't get massive amounts in it. It can go forward, but only that much, and then back that much. And of course, you can rotate around 360 degree. Now, he has butterfly joints, but they're hidden kind of like within the breastplate. So they're actually from pivot on this part here. And they can come out pretty far. So you can get his arm to go over like that. But this has a big collar at the back, and it looks weird. I see what they were going to do. It just looks a bit weird. I'm not sure how I feel about it, to be honest. But it's cool that he can get his arm over to the side. That is very cool. Failing that, he has standard ball disc shoulders, which can go up that high. They can rotate around 360 degree. They have a bicep rotation. Seems to be off angle. I think it's my imagination. Single bend in the elbow of only 90 degrees. That's pretty cool. And then he has a ball hinged wrist, so he can pivot from down to there, to there, to there, to there, and it can rotate full 360 degrees around. He has a diaphragm joint and now a loose shoulder. Here's the diaphragm joint, which not the greatest range. You can go forward that much, back that much, but you get a bit of a gap here. You can rotate around full 360 degrees, and you can pivot from side to side, not that much either. Nothing in the waist, nothing in the abdomen, and this is my gripe in the figure. The hips, they are like DC UC hip style, with that kind of hinge there, but they're at an off-cut angle like that. That's not really showing. They're kind of like they go in at like that angle, so not the best in my opinion. I don't like that. It bugs me for some reason. And also the sculpt, his joint is really big, but then the line is just here, so you kind of have to bring it out to the side, and it looks a bit weird. So yeah, I'm really not sure of that. So anyway, but that's his Spartan, and that's his split. Not massive, kind of would have preferred a bit more, but it's okay. He has upper thigh rotation, just a cut just there. It's not really well hidden, to be honest. It looks ugly at certain angles. I mean, what is that? It's got this little bit here. The bottom half of his bum. He has a double bend in the knee, so that's pretty cool. Liking that, looks pretty good. He has an ankle point from there to there. No rotation, no boot rotation. Then he has a cut in the foot, much like the Sota Street Fighters, which I think is a very weird joint. And then finally he has toe articulation, which is actually a really nice curl to it. It looks very natural, but it looks a bit weird when you go flat. It's just like lumpy. But you know, it's a really well articulated figure. You can see he has, his hand wise, he has one trigger hand and he has one like open hand ready to hold his gun. So that's how I normally have him holding things. But it's very cool. This one doesn't really hold it per se, but it sits in there really nicely. And you can see he holds his gun very nicely. So all in all, a really good figure, and I would recommend picking him up. Would I pay the top dollar price which he's going for these days? No, I don't think I would, but I would pay a reasonable price for him. So guys, that's my review, just a short one on this one today. So thanks a lot for watching. If you like this video, please drop me a like down below. Also, as usual, please leave me any comments, please subscribe, and I'll be catching you guys in my next one. Bye bye. Sorry.